What it do? It's your boy JDQ, and I have a special surprise for some of you. Actually, I can't say all of you, but some of you. If you are a subscriber to our channel, all right, on YouTube, VISIONEYEVIEW TV, I'm going to go through some of the supporters that we have on that channel, and I'm actually going to share some of your content and share it forward, whether it be review it and do some commentary on it, and obviously like it and share it forward as a post or something. Um, and it's gonna be a different stream today. That's why I don't even have the green screen set up right now because it's a different type of show. Just trying something different out. And when I say different, I mean something that we normally don't do. And it's kind of like out of the norm and niche of the channel itself. But I think it's been long overdue because this channel has been growing slowly but gradually, right, and firmly. And I do believe that y'all deserve some love too. Y'all deserve for your content to be shared forward. And we're not a big channel, at least not yet. However, I do believe in the principle of doing what you can with what little you have. So, the same way that I would gladly share content from my supporters forward if we were a big channel, it should be the same way even right now that we're small, like a small channel. So we're going to be doing that for a few minutes, and potentially we might even get into some stuff that I encountered today as far as news or daily news go or whatever. But first things first, a huge shout out for whoever is all in here right now. I can't see everybody, but I see a few people on here, and I'm still getting used to the whole Twitch streaming thing. So y'all gonna have to bear with me. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to the YouTube channel and I'm going to share it real quick, show you guys where we're at as far as the subscriber count and quote unquote the community and all that stuff. And then I'm gonna go through the first few subscribers that I see within the community itself, and then I'm gonna share some of their work. So, man, I kind of wish. Okay, there we go. All right. So I'm actually gonna go through the recent subscribers list, and we're gonna go through them together. Gabby Girl PHI, what's going on, girl? Blessings and love to you. Blessings and love to you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And by the way, if this is your first time on here with us, thanks for stopping by. I know there's thousands upon thousands of Twitch streamers, and the fact that you've taken that out of your busy schedule to be here with us for a few minutes, I appreciate it, and my team is grateful for it. So let me see if I can't share the. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, this is gonna take some getting used to. I appreciate that. All right, so let me know if y'all can see this, cause okay, y'all can see it, right? The tab that I'm sharing right now. I hope I'm not crazy. I hope it's showing up. So apparently, let's see if I can't enlarge the. Let's see. Let's enlarge it a little bit, I guess. So right now we're at 1,411 subscribers on YouTube. All right. Bryden, what's going on, man? Oh snap! Oh snap, Bryden, one of the loyal supporters on this channel, man. What's going on, baby? I'm not saying that Gabby Girl isn't. I'm just saying I've known Bryden for for a longer time. And wait, Rod's in here too? I don't see Rod. Where's Rod at? Yeah, no. Bryden's one of the OGs. He came over. He transferred over from the main channel of your boy JDQ. So he's one of the OG subscribers and supporters. Yeah, man. God bless you and your family, bro. And God bless every single one of y'all who stops by today. But I'm just trying to show back some love to the supporters. All right, I already kind of like mentioned what this stream is about, but you know, I'll repeat it. So right now, what we're doing is we're going through the list of recent subscribers, and we're sharing some of their content and showing them some love, and we're gonna share their like content on our community tab, and you know, give back to the supporters, man, because a lot of people forget. You know, a lot of people reach new heights and you know, like thousands upon thousands or hundreds of thousands of subscribers, but they don't take the time to like be grateful and thankful to like the people who got them there. So again, even though we're a small channel here on YouTube and we're just starting off now on Twitch, which I don't know why it took us this long to like make the, you know, the transition into Twitch, but here we are. We just want to give back to the supporters. So that's what we're doing right now. All right. So this is what we got so far, right? 1,411 subscribers, right? And yes, I do have one copyright strike that I'm trying to get rid of or whatever. And here's the list right here. Last 90 days, recent subscribers. We got Teddy Bird. Let's see what he's about, or her. I don't know. So the Bird family. Okay. They're way above us. They're at 6.1 thousand subscribers. And I mean, let's see what they're about, but I think it's like gaming.
Here, happy NK limited research event for you.
Now, mind you, if the content is like almost 2 hours long, like this is right here, we're not going to go through the whole entire video, but we're going to give it some airtime, and we're going to like, you know, subscribe back and like and all that good stuff.
If you're on the East Coast, you know it is currently our time for the NK Research Limited event.
Yes.
So from your time, from 11 a.m. your time to 2 p.m. your time locally, is when the event is going on. You have to complete research tasks that say event, so you have a chance of getting a shiny NK. Get 2, you get shiny NK, and you get shiny Malamar.
Exactly. Hopefully, I would be happy if I walked away with one.
Yes.
But this time we're going to get a pair each.
Also, guys, remember now, increased chance of encountering shiny NK from your field research. Also, it is 2 times the catch candy for catching Pokemon. And 100%. Okay, complete field research task for Pokestops to earn an encounter with NK. Highest you can get is 397, which would be 100%, and lowest it would be 365.
Lowest is 365?
Yeah.
I follow people like PokeRev, Leonhardt, and people like that you know do the unboxing of like the cards and all that. You know, go through like special like rare edition cards. Because I used to be a huge Pokemon fan, so it's always interesting to like watch this type of content. And I don't mind sharing it forward. Although I do have, you know what I'm saying, my personal problems with Pokemon directly. Y'all know why. If y'all know my faith, y'all know why I have a problem with them. But, you know what I'm saying, right now I'm showing some love back and showing some support back. So if y'all see Teddy Burr, you know what I'm saying, let them know that I'm over here like trying to show them some love. Matter of fact, look, I'm going to create a post. All right. Boom. I'm saying we liked it, we subbed to the channel, we hit the bell button, and we shared a post of this video specifically on the community tab. So that's what we're going to be doing for the first, I'm going to say like 10 recent subscribers that we go through the list on.
Yes. Also, in regards to evolving, you need to also put that upside down. When you evolve your NK into Malamar, you have to flip it upside down in order to get it to evolve.
Yeah, just flip your phone upside down and then hit evolve, you're good to go.
Yes. And then also some other Pokemon. Obviously, everybody's excited for NK because he's the newest shiny out to the game.
Right.
However, the best thing about it is we're going to have other shinies in the wild as well. Alolan Rattata, Murkrow, Houndour, Poochyena, Nuzleaf, Sableye, Purloin, and Galarian Zigzag. So, lots of fun stuff. Plus, we are going to have raids and all that other good stuff as well.
Yep, and you guys already know how it is. If we're going to raid, we are going to raid. But when we raid and you want to join us, feel free. All you got to do, you know the rules already. Just leave your trainer code. Or if you're a friend, put your trainer name in there. And you're good to go.
And guys, if we're not seeing your comments, just hang tight. Because I see there's 4 people in there. It could be lurkers, it could be not. But I'm going to just hook up the...
All right. We done 2 minutes of it. Again, I like, you know what I'm saying, like when it comes to like Pokemon games and all that. Every now and then I'll be watching it. So I'm gonna hit watch later, and I'm actually gonna create a new playlist for it. Pokemon stuff, boom, boom. So I mean, I think I covered all bases. I subscribed to them, I hit the like button, hit the bell button, and I created a playlist for them on my channel and shared their content on the community tab. So let's see who's next. Let's see who's on next. That was Teddy Burr. All right. Who's next on here? We got Rob. All right. Rob has 104 subscribers. Let's see what he about. What? It has no videos. I mean, he got a playlist. He's got playlists on here. All right. So he's like a gamer, I guess. Let's do this.
Hey everyone, how's it going? My name's James, and today I have a guide to find a bunch of rare and secret.
So this is not original content, but you know, we're still gonna like at least like the video. Maybe not sub because this is somebody else, but we'll like the video because he shared it. So. Alright, I don't know what happened there. I got disconnected for a few seconds, but now it reconnected. I don't know. That was weird. That was like super weird. But anyways, Bryden, the same thing happened to me, bro. Like when I was growing up, I used to just like the cards. I liked the way they looked. I like the the idea of, you know what I'm saying, what Pokemon was supposed to be back in the day. I never really got into like playing the actual game or getting really deep into it.
You know, I like collecting. I've always been a person who likes to collect, whether it be like memorabilia, sports stuff, comic book stuff. So when it came to that, I figured it was like the same thing until I found out the sad truth. You know what I'm saying? But things happen. And yeah, I got rid of like all my cards back in the day. So I know a good amount of them would have been worth a lot of money right about now had I kept them. But when you don't have hindsight, you know what I'm saying? That's just what happens. So I'm going to play like a few
giveaway of the GTA 5 Collector's Edition. It comes with a bunch of cool stuff like garages, cars, and all this cool stuff. All you got to do to win it is go down to a tweet in the description of this video. I'll have the link in the description. Retweet the tweet and follow me. That's really about it, and let's get straight into the video. Now, first off, we have the Park Ranger SUV. This one can be found up in the mountains. I'll show it on the map right now. It's really easy to get. The problem is there is a little bit of a fence, so you have to drive your car through it. And also, if there's a guard watching it over there, you could get a little bit of a wanted level for it. And we know how brutal the police are in this game. Simply go to the fence and pick up the SUV. You never see these driving around. It's a pretty cool Park Ranger SUV. It has sirens and a giant antenna on back. And of
all right, that's enough of that one. All right, what else we got? We got. Is this you, Bryden? Is this the Bryden, or is this another Bryden? I don't even know, because, I mean, you got, Bryden has 86 subscribers. It is you! It is you! What? Yo, we got the actual Bryden up in the house here, man. We're going to watch him do some work. That's what we're going to do.
Hi, this is Bryden.
We got Bryden in the house, man, working with his hands. Oh, look, already, boom, like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Bell notification. Bryden's been a long-time supporter of the main channel and now the second channel. So, hey, man. Boom. This is what we're going to do. I respect the man who works with his hands. God bless you. Boom. Look at that, man. Listen. Look, and we got good comments in here. Do more of these. You actually do explain what's up and why. Let's see the video. It's only 5 minutes long, so I'm gonna play the whole thing. All right.
By Bryden. It's my first video doing floors. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube that just don't explain things the right way. So I figured 30 years of experience, you might as well watch my videos too. Okay. Today, what we've got going on, we're in a clinic right here. A lot of medical equipment. This side's already done. They requested me to go over the existing tile. So that's a good thing because it saves them money, but it does require a little bit of work. You just can't go right over it with your new material. The problem with this floor is it looks nice and smooth, but in the light, there's divots and pockets in this floor that need to be filled, so we're going to fill them with our leveler right here. In this circumstance, I'm using an oldie but goodie, dependable. It's been around for a long time. It used to be white, now it's gray, and it's almost a self-leveler, so it works great. The problem with putting it on this floor is that I've identified a lot of high spots in the floor. We have one right here. If you can catch the angle on this, it's up and down, and the tile is broken around the outsides. Now, so when we see something like this, we're just going to go ahead and inspect the whole floor. So we found a few others. Right here is another one. And then over here we have another smaller one where we have cracks. But if you guys notice, all of these cracks are on a corner of 4 tile. Now experience will tell a good installer, because look at over here, here's another one, right on the 4 cracks. There's a reason why it's just on the 4 corners. And it's not because these were overlapped and hitting each other. It's because this is a moisture release point from the concrete underneath it. So, that being said, we tore out our first one. We'll come over here. And sure enough, here's our telltale signs. Once you lift it up, you're going to see a white powdery substance. Now this is calcium chloride. It gets carried up through a crack underneath the tile, and because we're at the 4 points of these 4 tiles coming together, that's where the most moisture is going to be released at. So this stuff accumulates in these 4 corner pockets. Now because we're not ripping this tile, our job now is to just dig these out, clean them out, patch them, and they'll probably be good for 10-15 years. So let's go ahead and do that. Here's number 1. We've already got it tore out. So the first thing you want to do is take the broom. Make sure you have a nice stiff bristled broom. A lot of people say, why don't you use a vacuum?
My bad about knife.
Well, a vacuum is not going to knock and scrape everything out of the way.
Oh, man, we got...
Like that does.
We got Lisa's...
Now we're good to go.
Channel.
Now let's just assume that we made enough leveler to do all the areas that are in this floor. But it's pretty simple. We're going to take some patch, and I like to do it right on the floor next to where I'm working. Why use a bucket? You just make more of a mess. So you spread your little patch out a little bit, pour a little water in the center, drizzle the sides over it, do it again. And then next thing you know, you're going to come up with your desired consistency. If you try to do that in a bucket, you're not going to, dealing with such a small amount, you're not going to get it right. And we're looking kind of good.
I need to learn some of this stuff for myself, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
A little bit of powder,
I need to
and we'll be alright.
Eventually, I'm hoping if God allows it for the end of this year or
now we're good to go.
Hopefully, God willing, move into my own place.
Quick little tip.
Know some of the stuff. I know who to go to.
Depending upon the consistency of what you want to make your floor leveler at, it'll stay how you leave it, unless you make it a self-leveler. So this is about the consistency that I like mine to fill holes like this. And a lot of times you can get away with doing it just once rather than twice. A lot of levelers will sink down and shrink after you put them in. So if you come over just a little bit, once this dries, you can just scrape off your little ridge and you have a nice smooth floor. Well, that's about it for lesson number 1. Moisture underneath your tile. Thank you.
That's good stuff. That is crazy. I respect the man who works with his hands. So, that's, hey man, respect to you. Mad respect to you. Let's see who's next. 6 days to sub. Wait, what? Okay, let's see what this is about. 6 days to sub back or sub.
The dirty cabbage patch and crying faces soften like a fuck.
This is so weird. 1 month ago. Okay, wait, what? Oh, we're gonna get into that video in a second, but let's see what this is about.
The dirty cabbage patch and crying faces soften like a fuck. They fade as time erases all the bases covered. Then I'm home, no time for trading places. Dirty laces by the graces of the divine. I had a mind like philosopher Willard Von Orman Quine.
Okay, this is like just one of those channels that, I mean, yeah, this sub back, I guess. They got 56 subs. I don't think I'm gonna be hitting the bell because they don't have actual content for me to like go back to, but boom. Okay, KIKO'S Studio. Let's see what that's about. $39 subscribers. Do they have content? Interesting. This kid is breaking the internet. Okay, let's see why.
मैं घर लेके जाऊंगा जी, छुट्टी बंद है, जल्दी से क्या है, जल्दी से, हाँ जल्दी से बताओ ना क्या है.
So real quick, back burner, just letting you know what this stream is about. So because I'm a grateful, thankful person, I'm going through the list of recent subscribers and subscribing to their channel, liking their at least one of their videos, playing one of their videos for a few seconds or a minute, and you know what I'm saying, creating a post, sharing their channel forward. So we're giving back to the community today. We're giving back to the sub community today, and we're showing some love and support because, again, like I said earlier, you know, this channel is small, but this is something that I'm hoping to do when this channel grows a lot more, that the same way that the people that subscribe to this channel, you know, help get it to where it's going to be, I'm able to do the same thing for them. Cracking a little. Oh, that's weird. Let me know if that if this helps. I'm like backing off from the microphone a little bit. I don't know if that's gonna help, but let me know. Love and support. Yeah, for sure. All right, we're gonna get back right into it.
ये जल्दी से अभी टाइम नहीं लगना चाहिए.
Yeah, the subs are the ones that allow our channel
यार मैं घर लेके जा रहा हूँ.
to keep going forward.
मैं घर लेके जाऊंगा, छुट्टी नहीं दूंगा मैं. जल्दी से.
All right, let's try Backburner's advice and unplug the mic and plug it back in. So, give me 1 second. All right. Let me know if y'all can hear me, because that sometimes it takes like a lot. I mean, it's showing up that the sound is going through, so I don't. Let me know if if y'all can hear me. Oh, Chris, we got Chris from What's Your Story? What's going on, baby? Good seeing you here, bro. It's always good to see you. I hope you and your family are well. Yeah, man. Blessings and love to you. Blessings and love to everybody. Still crackly? can't really do too much. Man, I'm not gonna do that. That's too much, backburner. I'm not gonna listen through my. What I will do is I'm gonna switch what mic it's picking up on. I will do that. So give me 1 second, because it's gonna take me a few. So I'm gonna play the video while I do that and go to another channel. For real? Yo, that's crazy. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me. I'll fix it in a second.
नहीं सब गलत पढ़ रहे हो जो ये मैं ये पूछ रहा हूँ ये क्या है हाँ ये बताओ जल्दी हैं
जादू मंदा जादू मंदा जादू मंदा जादू मंदा सुना नहीं है आप है
मैं घर लेके जा रहा हूँ जल्दी से बताओ जल्दी से
Subscribe to my channel.
Alright.
And also press this.
Alright, we're gonna hit like on that video real quick. We'll subscribe to it, yo. Like, I'm not gonna. Alright, so let me know now. How about now? Does it sound weird? What up, Linz? Blessings and love to you, Linz. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Does it still sound weird? Or does it sound better now? I don't know. I mean, I don't know why it was cute either, but yeah. Let me know if the sound is better now. It's like less cracking and I don't sound like the Rice Krispie Boys. Let me know. I need to know because I can't go on sounding like that. That's Doberman. What does that even mean? That's so weird, yo. Hold up. Let me see if I can. Alright. Y'all give me a second. Let me see what I can do. There's not that many like plugins that I can really use to like fix that here, but no, that's not what I'm looking for. There's really not much I can do on this end, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's what they're telling me, but I can't really do nothing about that on this side. Hello? Let me know. Let me know if right now it sounds better. Man, I don't know what to tell y'all. There's literally nothing I can do on my end. I'm looking around, I'm testing different plugins or whatever, but really nothing I can do. I mean, does it still sound weird? Because if that's the case, I'll stay quiet and just share the stuff I'm gonna share and just, you know, keep it moving, I guess. All right, I'm gonna trust you guys. Y'all saying that it sounds a little better, so I'm gonna trust you guys on that. But okay, all right. Oh man, all right. So this is Dickinson Murphy. No videos, so I'm not gonna hit the bell or nothing like that, but I will subscribe. This this person is actually a really good friend of mine, and somewhat of like an old coworker, not directly, but you know, indirectly. I've never like looked at any of her stuff. I'm gonna subscribe real quick.
Video about my brother. Can't hear. Tell me clap your hand.
That's probably her kid recording.
Oh, Dad, get the shotguns. I'm playing on Xbox One.
Hit that like.
Over here. Over here. Damn, all those haters.
Maybe they just don't want you to be quiet. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. This is the first time I hear that problem even happening on here, so.
Wait for it.
Super
I'm gonna
weird.
get you guys a better view of it. Once he dies, we're gonna cut this
I
video.
wonder if she even comes out in the video. She's really cool peoples too. Like the actual person on the picture. Someone fun to talk to.
No skull.
Always insightful, you know, always wise. But yeah. Really good old friend of mine, so.
Got him.
Got him.
No scoped. Do you want me? To cut the video? I'm gonna pause it. Yeah. 4 kills in all. Joe. Push a little way. Let me go look at my sister. Go on, let's go. She's cute.
It went from a gaming video to a prank video in a matter of seconds.
She's up. I'm gonna turn on the light for you guys. That's me.
Oh, that's adorable. That's cute.
That's me. We know you're up.
That's
I've seen you.
cute. Aww. That's freaking sweet. Now, you better hold on to those memories, because it's not going to be like that forever, I'll tell you that much.
Look at my baby.
He said, don't look at my baby. Oh my goodness.
Oh, she's...
Well.
Say hi. Say hi.
Milani was definitely not on this video at all. But hey, you know, again, a good friend of mine. Not the kid, but the actual like mom of the kid. So And we're gonna do Grayson and Seth, and then call it a day as far as like supporting the supporters. Boom. Who is all still in here? Cause I see a few people in here. I can't say. Okay. Do they have any videos? No videos. All right. Subscribe. We'll go to Seth. See what he's about. Hopefully he does have some content that we can actually view. No videos. Got a playlist. Nah. No actual original content, but we will sub. Alright. So that's like the first page of like the recent subscribers. So yeah, as y'all can see, I went through it. I subbed to them, and for the ones who did actually have content, like original content, I liked it, shared it forward, and all that good stuff. So if you are a subscriber to our channel, that's something that you can expect from us is, actually show some love back to your channel. So it's only fair, right? So let's see what we got. I think Lisa subscribed earlier. Okay, so yeah, now we're at 1412. So that's cool. That's much appreciated. I appreciate that, Lisa. All right. He's up playing Fortnite when the whole house is sleeping. I know. True that. All right, so we're gonna share Call for Judgment's latest video because I saw a notification of it earlier. So wait a second. Where are you? I wonder if there we go.
Open your eyes.
If you are wondering why everything going on in the world feels so terribly off, then you have come to the right place. A veil has been put over the eyes of humanity. Evil people in high...
Real quick, I forgot to mention this. Yo, so check this out. I think for whoever was here with me yesterday, I did a quick test stream or whatever, right? And I was talking about the whole Illinois situation, how there's no like cash bail in Illinois right now. And, some of these stories or information or news that I talk about or that we talk about on the channel, the main source that finds these stories and these news articles or whatever is my sister. And I'm going to begin to call my sister the Oracle. Because when it comes to sharing like good juicy information and like news and all that, she's like the go-to person in here, because she's the type of person that will like scroll through and just find some interesting stuff, news related or entertainment related or whatever, and she'll be like, hey Jorge, did you hear about this? And I'm like, no, that's crazy. And then I'll bring it up in conversation in one of our shows or something. So yeah, huge shout out to D for being the Oracle of the channel. And the reason I call those who are in comics know the reference. If you hear the name Oracle, you know exactly who I'm talking about. If you're a Batman fan, you know exactly who I'm talking about. And she didn't know, so I had to explain it to her. I'm like, well, Batgirl, when the Joker shot Batgirl and paralyzed her, she couldn't really do anything else out there on the field, so she just kind of like, kept in the Batcave and became the eyes and ears and brains of operations for Batman and Robin and all that for like a while. So that's why I now call, I'm not saying, God forbid, my sister be paralyzed, but she was like the eyes, ears, and brains of the whatever topics that we put out on the actual podcast episodes, or stuff that we might include in conversation on the live streams and all that. But yeah, so now from this point forward, my sister's forever will be known as the Oracle, because he brought that up today. We brought it up yesterday, so it was like a small win for our channel. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I know I didn't expand on it and I really didn't get too deep into it, but I brought it up in conversation yesterday. So that for me is a huge win. You know what I'm saying? A little bit a step ahead of the bigger channels. Oh, snap. We got William Finlay in the house. God damn, Adams. We got William. We got Lisa. We got Backburner. We got Chris from What's Your Story. We got, Bryden was in here earlier. And I know there's a few more people like from the Twitch side of things. Oh, we got Gabby Girl in the house still. But yeah, man. Hey, blessings to you too, my brother. Blessings to you too. All right, but here we go. We're gonna go back to the video.
Places have been hiding the truth in plain sight and building a false reality on lies and deception for far too long. And now their time is coming to an end. It's time to fight back, to wake up, and to begin an uprising. Now is a time for judgment.
Hey, y'all think I could audition for like being like the new voiceover for his intros? I mean, you know that line that everybody uses when they go to audition for like voiceovers, like in a world where I swear, yo, every time someone like tries to try out or like what do you call it, like apply for like voiceover work, they always bring that whole like in a world, you know, the whole trailer scenario, the typical like doomsday intro or whatever. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna start practicing. Maybe one of these days I'll get actual like voiceover work for somebody, but not anytime soon. But it's just a thought. It's just a thought.
This is a time for judgment. Welcome to today's show. One of the things you would hope that might get people's brains to start functioning would be something like the passing of the Queen. Now, we can look at that from a lot of perspectives, right? You would think the narrative in the mainstream would be negative about the Queen if you really knew what the royal bloodline, the royal family really did. However, of course, it was positive because the Queen, you know, they can't disrespect the Queen. But you would think maybe stories like this, because I did cover this many times over the years, how all of these famous people are related to each other. Yep. That they're all part of a bloodline. That they're not famous because they're more talented than anyone else. They're not politicians because they're more talented or have better policies than anyone else. It's because we have a fake democracy. And around the world, it's all fake as well. It's not just America. And it's a hierarchy of these bloodlines who are running and controlling everything. And they've infiltrated every form of business, every political cabinet, every single thing you could imagine. So when the Queen passes, just the fact that they even have the nerve to admit how many people in Hollywood happen to be related to the Queen, but of course, that's all a conspiracy, or for those who refuse to actually understand and believe this about these bloodlines that rule and control, they like to just say, well, everybody's technically related to everybody, right?
No.
Aren't we all just technically cousins of some sort? No. We're not all technically cousins of some sort. And
not to that extent, no.
It's pretty interesting over the years. I've covered, Trump being related to the Clintons, to Hillary directly, to Obama and his relations, to the Queen, to Beyonce, to Elvis and Oprah. And now that the Queen has passed, we're hearing all these stories about people who are related to the Queen. From people like Johnny Depp, conveniently a Satanist who I've exposed dozens of times, from his love affair with Marilyn Manson, to freeing the satanic West Memphis 3, to his embarrassment of a band that he has, to Maggie and Jake Gyllenhaal. You might say, well, why do they really matter? Well, they wouldn't be in these positions. So think about the mindset that they've created here and around the world, where they tell you that the talented people can achieve these things. Then the talented people, or people who strive to do this and, spend their lives studying and trying to perform theater, and then failing at it and thinking that they're talentless or they're miserable, it gives them mental health problems, it ruins and destroys their lives. Imagine if they actually knew that all of this was controlled.
So William Finlay actually brings up a good point. It says, I always said the Queen's family stole our land here in Ireland. She didn't buy it off eBay. Or that they killed people for it. Crazy, yeah. I mean, listen, bro. If people only knew. That's all I'm going to say. If people only knew.
That all the businesses were controlled, that, you know, when you apply for jobs and things like that, they look for the secret societies that you're a part of, not for what your degree is in or your GPA. These are all things that people should know, things that I've learned through studying how these people work over the years. But how would people feel if they knew all this stuff? And let's just take a broad look. Here's a clip compilation I put together of all these celebrities who are just like happen to be related to other celebrities and openly are like, oh, must be a coincidence that Ellen's related to, you know, the Duchess or the Princess or whatever. Must just be a coincidence, right? Let's take a look.
So it turns out you're related to Angelina Jolie, and we found a picture that I couldn't believe. I don't know why we haven't seen this picture of you. Let's see Angelina first of all. And
you know, I really admire what she's doing on behalf of, you know, charity and HIV/AIDS and a lot of work around the world. I've done some events with her, and she's
so it makes sense that y'all are related.
Well,
now
apparently
this is the odd one, which I did not know. You're also cousins with Madonna.
That's true.
So, can I? You know, she refuses to acknowledge.
Is she not acknowledging it?
No,
Is she just not having it?
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
And I am related to Kate Middleton. She is my 14th cousin, twice removed.
Okay, that's close enough.
I think so. It's
think
not like 3 times removed. It's twice removed. So, and I'm related to Madonna and Halle Berry.
Ha 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 ha! So hilarious. So hilarious. Not.
And both of them embrace it.
Well, why wouldn't they?
Exactly. And why wouldn't Katie?
Well, indeed. We put you in the photograph with the royal family because we thought we should.
Isn't that wonderful?
You want to know who I'm related to?
Who are you related to?
Sarah Palin.
No.
That's what I said.
Fantastic.
Twisted way, somebody sent me this information that she was my...
Has this been genealogically...
This is the Cloud Atlas Continuum.
Blown away to find out today that you are related, in fact, to Abraham Lincoln. Your family is? Is that true?
Yes.
That's so cool!
Yeah, yeah, no, Nancy Hanks was Abraham Lincoln's mother. So, yeah.
Look at that!
He's a, yeah.
You've no doubt heard the old saying, politics makes strange bedfellows. Well, it also makes for some pretty strange family ties. Listen to this. It turns out that one of President Obama's toughest critics is actually his cousin. Claire Shipman shakes the family tree.
William, by all means, bro, keep sharing some more of that juicy information in the live chat, bro. I'll appreciate it. Matter of fact, I highly support you going off on them people in the live chat as much as you can. So, by all means, keep spilling some knowledge that some of us might not even know about. I'll appreciate it. So.
Turns out these two are more than just political enemies. They're having a family feud.
They're 10th cousins, which means that they share a common ancestor. So a man named John Smith, who was an early settler to Massachusetts.
Yes, you heard right. Barack Obama and Sarah Palin are cousins with a family tree that takes them back to one Mr. Smith of the 1600s.
Sanders was booked today. All coincidence. We didn't plan any of it. What I didn't realize was I didn't know y'all were really like related for real.
Yes.
What's the connect?
We're second or third cousins. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
You feel that?
We go back to the old country. Yeah, I do. I feel a familial connection with him.
I want to break some news to you tonight. Our friends at Ancestry did some digging. You are related to Fred Rogers.
Possible. No, you're pulling our leg.
All right.
Let's look at that.
How far away is it?
Wait, look at a Mefford.
I know, yeah, Mefford.
Oprah tried to say that you two are somehow, some way related.
Yeah, she said she actually researched it and found it to be true.
And that's something.
Some kind of Presley with a Winfrey hooked up somewhere along the line in the South. You know how it goes.
Cousin Oprah.
That's right.
Cousin Oprah would be proud.
Cousin Oprah.
So you would think with these articles coming out that people would be suspicious. They'd be like, I do find it weird that Johnny Depp is related to the Queen of England. But no, they don't. They just go, that's fascinating. Or that Beyonce is related to the Queen. But I thought that the Queen, isn't the narrative that they play with Harry and the other one, that, you know, they're racist because the girl is black. I mean, is Beyonce upset about that? Oh, right. Well, they're all...
The important thing to take from all of this is that it's not just random people saying that they're related. It's people on the actual, you know what I'm saying, television shows pointing it out, or themselves pointing it out. So it's not like Joe Schmo or like me or you is like we're just like stating, oh, they're related. No. People on television itself, okay, whether it be reporters or TV hosts or whatever, or even the celebrities or artists themselves stating the fact that they're connected or related somehow to another celebrity or another singer, another artist, whatever. You know, it's not us. It's not the common person saying it. It's them. So that's the main thing I think to take from all of this right now.
We're all just manipulating people's brains out there to think that this world that they're telling you exists, but in reality, it's a controlled world where the people who are famous are related to the people who are patriarchs, matriarchs, presidents, prime ministers, you name it, and they all have a job to do, and that is to groom, control, and devour society. So you might say, well, Johnny Depp doesn't have a role. He's a huge role. He's idol worship left and right. The celebrity's role is to play the massive liberals in the media, to constantly mock and bash Christianity, and to promote Satan. And that's what they all do. I cover it all the time. I have dozens of videos on Johnny Depp. I have dozens of videos on Beyonce and Jay-Z over and over. You got people like Paris Hilton. People don't even realize why they're famous. Hillary Duff. Right? You got your Disney in there. You got Hugh Grant. These are all people related to the Queen. They're telling about Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin related to the Queen. One of the cousins twice removed, Queen Elizabeth. Brad Pitt. I mean, these are pretty big celebrities. We're not talking about, you know, a guy who might have been an extra in Halloween 4 who got electrocuted by getting thrown on a power, you know, onto a bed of fire or something. I mean, we're talking about the biggest influencers, the richest people, and the most powerful people in Hollywood and in politics, that they're all just related. Oh, Brad Pitt, and then you get Angelina Jolie, also related. Isn't it convenient that they all happen to meet the Queen? They're professional liars. They act in movies. But they've met the Queen, they've been there, and still the zombie nation that we live amongst still thinks that they're so talented that the Queen just really wanted to meet Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. And don't mind the fact that Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt were married, because all these people are incestually married. If you haven't gotten the hint yet, you know, you read back on stories about kings and queens and their sons and daughters and having affairs and marrying them. And everyone looks at it and they're like, that's really gross. Oh, right. But you think it changed? Did suddenly somebody get a moral compass and say, hey, yeah, the king... They just don't want people to realize that there's a bloodline controlling everything. Because if people did, then they wouldn't believe in the illusion of a democracy and the people being empowered. And this whole thing wouldn't work because these people would be overthrown by the people. Because they'd say, well, who are they to continue to just keep control? Not just of politics, but of Hollywood, of all these businesses, the corporations that you tell us we can go to college and become CEOs of. The scary part is there's still people out there who believe that. They're like, I can go to school and I can become the CEO of Pepsi. Oh, yeah? Yeah, you better be related, so you better make a lot of sacrifice if you're not. Let's continue on. Brooke Shields, related to the Queen. I mean, the list, this is just a casual list that's out there where they show you these articles and they're just like, hey, just letting you know that everybody's related to the Queen, everybody's related to the president. I mean, you could do the same thing with Obama, with Barry. You could do the same thing with all of them. They're all related to each other. That's part of this matrix, this illusion of what they're doing. And they want people to, they know that they can't force their way and this stuff onto people without telling people that they're the ones doing it. That's the whole reason they're doing it the way that they're doing it, because they can blame the people. Otherwise, the billions of people would rise up against these minions, and that would include militaries and other people who start realizing, hey, you know what? I've been lied to. I've been oppressed. I'm with the people, not with these pricks. But it won't stop, right? Because they'll continue to glorify the Queen, and nobody will ask questions. Because asking questions is offensive. Asking questions just doesn't fly in this world order anymore. If you ask a question, you're a bigot. If you ask a question, you're hateful. If you ask a question, there's something wrong with you. Just accept, shut up, and tolerate. That's the mindset. So don't worry that all these people are related to the Queen. Don't worry that when the Queen passes, all these stories come out. There's like liberal stories out there where liberal people are very upset that Johnny Depp hasn't come out publicly and acknowledged the Queen or something. That was a couple days ago. Like, who cares? But this is the mindset that these people have. They're like, I want Johnny Depp to come out and say, I'm so sorry about the passing of the Queen. I loved her. This is the mindset. This is the stuff that people care about. They don't care that these people are related and control. They don't care. And they don't realize that, you know, by being unemployed and just sitting around watching these movies and idolizing these people, they're falling right into their hands of control because they like worshiping these people. They love idol worship. And it's idol worship like we've never, ever seen before. You know, you read about history, you read about kings and queens and all the stuff and people who have been worshipped. I mean, we're talking about the Queen here, but look at the celebrities. Brad Pitt. Oh, Johnny Depp. Oh, I mean, these people, you know, I used to see videos, I'm sure they're still out there, when people are on the red carpet, the celebrities, or like, you know, and they see Justin Bieber, they start crying. They cry. That's how weak and pathetic they are. That's how weak and pathetic society is, because they can't even look at something like this and say, I don't know. I mean, if one of these people was related to the Queen, maybe I'd be suspicious. How about, like, Brad Pitt's probably the most popular actor. Johnny Depp is up there in top 5. Known, richest, popular actors. Beyonce is the most popular musician on the planet, probably. I mean, not for people like me and you. We don't listen to that type of music for the most part. But, I mean, most known, right? And then you go down the list of, you know, actors who are in a lot of prominent roles, like the Gyllenhaal, Alec Baldwin, who we've seen over the years, doing the trumpet. I mean, it's really unbelievable. So, the note to take from the video: all these people are related, and you'd think there'd be a wake-up call, even when they're putting out mainstream articles like this, but there's not. So they'll keep you trapped inside their matrix. I thank everyone for being here. Hope you're doing well. God bless all of you and your families.
All right, so on top of what he just said, which is a huge deal in itself, I'd like to point out one thing, okay? One thing, all right? And I'm so angry at myself that I did not do what I needed to do or should have done when I saw it happen. But yo, I'm gonna try to, like, you know, find this so I can share it with y'all. But give me 1 second, because I have to do things, you know, the right way and professionally. So just bear with me. But on the night of Queen Elizabeth's passing, right? Already on the night of to the next day, do y'all know the amount of documentaries that were just pumped out immediately? Not days after the death, not weeks after the death. No. The night of and the day after the passing of the Queen, I think I saw like 5 different documentaries, whether it be on Netflix or another platform. And we're going to get right into it. I'm going to try to share with you guys like what, because I'm not on Netflix right now, but I'm going to try to see if I can find some of the ones that I've seen on the streaming platforms. Because I was like, are you serious? Like, she just passed, bro. Like, how do you do that? It kind of like shows you, like, I'm not saying that they knew in advance, but it's pretty creepy, you know what I'm saying, that on the same day and on the night of a passing of somebody, you already have freaking 5-7 documentaries already lined up, ready to go, ready to be sent out to the platforms. Come on, bro. Like, come on. If you don't find that weird, there's something wrong with you, right? And if you tell me, oh, you know what I'm saying, like they were already working on those probably just in case. No. I understand she was old. I understand her time was coming. And I understand that it's no surprise that she, you know what I'm saying, like went when she went. But we talking about like well thought out, well recorded, well documented documentaries. Not one, various documentaries already like good to go. Like on the day of, the night of the passing. Like, again, if you don't find that weird, there's something seriously wrong with you. I'll just leave it at that. Mm-hmm. Look at this. Look, bro. Bro. Look at this. Let me just show you guys real quick what I'm looking at. Let's see if I can show y'all what I'm looking at. All right. I don't know if y'all can see that clearly, because for me it's a little blurry or whatever. But look, there's one, right? There's one right here. But where are we? I think Hulu has one and Netflix has one. It's different ones too. It's not the same one. I'm just trying to see. Okay. All right. Queen Elizabeth funeral. No, that's a different thing. Yeah, so YouTube has this one. A Portrait in Parts. The Queen, 70 Glorious Years. Documentary. I know this is for February, but damn. March, 1 week ago. I'm just saying, look at this. 6 Queen Elizabeth II documentaries. So let's see if they bring up the ones I'm talking about. Let's see if they actually bring them up, because I promise to God, when I turned on the TV and I was going through Netflix and all these different like streaming platforms, there was like a plethora of like documentaries on Queen Elizabeth. And I'm like, bro, this just happened today. Again, this is on the day of. Not days after, not weeks after, on the day of the passing. Like 3 or 5 different documentaries just laid out. Boom, 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 boom. Like, what? What? How? How does that even happen? I don't know, man. It's weird to me. Let's see what they say here. Elizabeth at 90, a family tribute. This is from 2016. Majestic Life of Queen Elizabeth II, 2012. A Portrait in Parts. This is from May 2022. Elizabeth the Unseen Queen, 2022. Elizabeth and Margaret, Love and Loyalty. This was when did this come out? They don't even say when this one came out. But I'm guessing it's this year too. Bro, I'm sorry, but I'm not buying. Oh, this is another one, I guess. No, it's not another one. The Queen is crowned. This is, okay. BritBox. I'm not buying that. They were able to just pump them out just because technology is that fast and people are that fast at their jobs nowadays. No, I'm not buying that. I'm gonna call BS on that one. 1,010%. William Finlay says, to top it off, they still got open borders here in the UK. A few thousand people coming each day. It's crazy. Why no one's saying hold up? The government stopped helping people with cost of living because of Queen's death. Now TV got Queen on every channel talk about putting people in the dark and depressed with, yeah. Yeah, man, I hear you, bro. I hear you. But yeah, bro, like, I'm sorry. Like, again, I'm not buying that people are just that good at their job to pump out that many documentaries on the day of, again, to highlight, just to, emphasize the night of the passing. Like, no. Nope, not buying it. Sorry. But anyways, let's see. I kind of want to leave on a bright note, so let me show y'all the video that I mentioned earlier about Illinois. It's also from the call for judgment.
Open your eyes.
The time for judgment. Welcome to today's show. We've got predictive programming up the wazoo. with the latest goings on in Illinois, and if you are from there, well, this is something that's probably going to spread to states like California, extremely liberal states that are pretty much telling you that we're going to let criminals run amok. We're going to promote purges. We're going to promote things like, well, we've seen the predictive programming in movies like The Purge, movies like Dark Knight Rises, where Bane lets the prisoners out, all these things that I'll show you. That's actually going on. I'm not even kidding. Before I get into that, I want to let people know on the website of Time for Judgment.
Not going to watch the whole thing because I am going to get off at around 5, but I do want to share some of it so you guys
There's a
can
video
hear
up
what this is about.
over there that I cannot post here because it would automatically get a strike, but it is, it's important for people to say. I can't even say what it's about because last time I did that, I actually got a strike for saying what it was about. But let's just say it has to do with something that's going on and exemptions and being overturned and how they're going to get away with it and what they admit to doing. It's pretty unbelievable. That's available on the website, timeforjudgment.com/acallforanuprising.com. Let's get into this real fast here because this is just, I mean, when you think the world can't get even more insane every day, right? Like, can men get pregnant? Apparently they can. And we have people actually talking about this like they're scientists. The most insane things, right? Then we have this. No more cash bail in Illinois. Okay, so you might say, well, what does that mean? Well, it means that, you commit arson, you commit certain crimes, you get out of jail immediately. You don't need bail. You go right home. So say you're just in the mood to go rob a store or kidnap someone, because kidnapping's on the list of crimes that you could leave for. So say it's Friday night and you're like, hey, you know what? I think I'm going to commit a kidnapping tonight, knowing that I'll be sleeping in my bed later and I have to wait for the police. So you commit a kidnapping and, you get arrested and they let you out about 5 hours later and you're home. And you don't have to wait trial for a long period of time and there's no bail and you can just run amok. And they say, well, we'll decide if the person's a danger to your community or not. Well, I'd say anybody committing kidnapping would be a danger, or anyone committing arson or robbery. Those seem like threats, but the government will decide. Big Brother will decide if it's a threat or not. And of course, we know how they'll do this based on their gender and based on their skin color, right? Because that's what they're doing right now. And they're causing division and they're causing chaos and they're getting away with it. But take a look at what's going on in Illinois.
Starting in January, a new law will go into effect in Illinois called the Safety Act. Part of it eliminates cash bail for most offenses. Today, the Winnebago County State's Attorney says around 400 inmates at the county jail will be released. Under the new law, people arrested for many criminal cases, including battery, robbery, and vehicular homicide, cannot be detained no matter the severity of the crime. Unless there is evidence, they're a flight risk, and a judge can only detain someone for murder and armed robbery if there is a real and present threat to the safety.
Including murder, will be legal for 12 hours. There's a lot of... Your government thanks you for your participation.
You're sending soldiers into the island disguised as citizens.
This country needs for this to work.
After tonight, nothing will ever be the same again.
Behind you stands a symbol of oppression to stop you tearing down this corrupt city. Oppressors of generations who have kept you down with myths of opportunity. Gotham is yours. Nullity. Gotham is yours. None shall interfere. Do as you please. Start by storming Blackgate and freeing the oppressed.
So this is going into effect, a world that looks like this. Already in a crazy, insane world, January 1st, 2023. And it says, can defendants still be held in jail prior to their trials? While some publications and social media posts cited that they've argued that some crimes will become non-detainable offenses, including second-degree murder and other violent acts, the state says that judges will be allowed to order parental detention in specific circumstances. So, I mean, what kind of world do we live in where you're committing crimes like this, and then you have you get your Freemasonic, Talmudic, Bagelish judge who's going to decide what's best? And we know what it's going to be, right? Because it's this liberal world order where, well, if you're a certain skin color, you could run amok. If you're a white person, you can't run amok. I mean, none of it makes any sense when everybody would just agree, how about we keep criminals behind bars? But the criminals that they want to free these cells for are people like me and you. People who question Big Brother, well, we're a threat to democracy, apparently. We're supposed to get locked up in jail, or people who don't pay their taxes are more of a threat than these people who are committing arson, kidnapping. Some of the stories, I'm sure you all peek at the news or see other stuff and see some of these stories where people are just getting mugged in broad daylight, getting out of their car, going to the grocery store. I mean, it's really insane. You can look at it and you can say, well, they're making this up. This isn't really happening. Maybe not. But some of these stories are happening. Mother in Memphis or somewhere in Tennessee, a horrible thing happening to her. I mean, it's frightening. And look, I know on purpose they want to make people frightened to go out and leave the house, so they're imprisoned in their home. That's part of this, why they're doing this. They're making people afraid to go anywhere, to leave, to live, right? And then your mental health just continues to decline as you sit home and you don't leave your house because it's the same as being in jail, and all you're getting fed is propaganda from the media and getting drilled with 5G. But I mean, how do we live in a world now, a society now, where we have political parties divided and nobody even agrees on putting criminals in jail? Mm-hmm. This is how insane the Democrat people have become. And again, as all of you know, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat because I think both sides are fake. But one of the sides is completely insane people.
I'll leave it at that one right there. All right, so that's it for now. I'm going to try to see if I can stream again later today. But just to add a little commentary to that whole situation. So there's a lot of crimes that were not listed on the list of crimes required to be legitimate crimes, and have enough evidence to hold a person in jail or whatever. And those are some of the worst crimes. Okay, the ones that were not on the list of the Illinois no cash bond thing: kidnapping, right? Human trafficking, sexual abuse, all these other things, all these other crimes that should be on that list as priority. I'm not saying that I'm okay with what they're doing, but I'm if you're gonna do that, you know what I'm saying, you should add more to the list than just murder and robbery. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. There's child abuse, there's sexual abuse, there's human trafficking, there's kidnapping, there's, so many other crimes that should definitely be on that list but are not. So I'll just leave that at that. That's it for now. I'm going to try to gather the team for later tonight. But for those of you who were here and showed love and support to the stream, I appreciate it. Share it forward. We were just giving back to the YouTube community and showing some love and support to the subscribers and all that good stuff. The lovely Emily Rose in the house. Too bad you just got here right now because I'm about to leave. But thank you for being here. I also appreciate you being here a lot. But yeah, guys, I'm extremely hungry. So I'm going to go eat. I'm going to go ready myself for another stream later today. And yes, Lisa, thank you for being here. Yeah, you guys stay blessed. Stay safe out there. All right. Open your eyes. Okay. Get into the Word of God for real. Get your spirit in line with the Lord above all things. And just try to wake other people up. Try to wake as many people as you can up. That's all I'm going to say. There's a Bible verse, but I don't have my Bible, my phone on me right now. But pretty much for me, it's the main Bible verse that pretty much kind of calls us to wake up. There's an actual verse in the Bible that talks about wake up, you that sleep, or you who are sleeping, and Christ will illuminate you, or God will guide you or something like that. And so I think right now we're in desperate times, and we should be looking forward to like waking up and waking other people around us up. So love you guys. God bless. And until later today, hopefully, JDQ